Hello everyone. I want to update these door hangers that I found at Dollar Tree. Aren't they gorgeous? I love the bells on here. You hear that? Isn't that gorgeous? So this one has like the brown tone bells on there. Gorgeous. And then this one has the green and browns mixed together. I like it. I want to turn these door hangers into charms for my lanterns. The first one I want to work on is the one with the gold and the brown bells. And here are the beads that I want to work with. First thing I want to do is take this ribbon off. As cute as it is, it doesn't really go with what I have in mind. That's a lot of glue. I kind of like the ribbon. You see how sheer that is? Isn't that pretty? You are going to need a beading wire. I am using a 28 gauge antique gold colored wire. I am cutting my wire at 1 yard. You know what I should do? Let me remove this right quick and see if I can disguise this plastic. Yeah, I can always add the bells back in. You see this? See that? I'm gonna see if I can get rid of those. I have trimmed off the loop that's on here and I rewrapped it. I just spaced out the jute cording and squished it back together and glued it back. So see where it is right there? So, and then I put my ribbon in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna roll my ribbon back and cover where that jute cording meets. That's better. I'm kind of disguising where that jute cording meets. I think I will, these are like small beads here. I'm going to take one of these and just do a loop here. This will keep my beads from falling off on the other side. It's just a big loop, see there? Oh, yeah, just to hold everything together. Let's see. I'm going to just put some beads on here. Let me see what contraption I can come up with. Maybe this one instead. I don't know. It'll probably look really weird before I'm done. Here we go. I have about 12 inches of beading done. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to start right here by the ribbon. I'm going to take my wire and just wrap around a couple of times, and then I'm going to twist my wire right below where this beading is. That'll catch it. See? And then I like to disguise the ending. So I'm going to take this piece. I'm going to take this wire and slide it underneath the ribbon. Like I said, I want to disguise that. So here we go. Now I'm going to measure this all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this beading right on top. Just kind of gauge how much I need. See how it lays on my ring? I would like another big bead right here. So I'm going to take all this goodness I did back off right here and put the big bead here. So see there? It ends right there. So I have a good coverage on the huge beads. Nice. I'm going to take the ending and run it through this my anchor bead right here. I'm also going to loosen this a little bit, make my life easier. I'm going to take that wire and run it back through, I don't know, let's do 5 beads maybe. So like this, and then go ahead and pull and shorten everything back down. So like that, right? So see how that looks? Isn't that nice? I'm learning. I probably should not have trimmed that wire down. I'm going to wrap that wire there. I'm going to go up like 3-4 beads and then wrap again. This will help to anchor everything down, right? See, look. And when you run out of wire, just wrap that, and then of course you're going to have to disguise that ending. So I'm going to bend the very tip back and make it disappear right into the what do you call this jute cording. You just need a very tiny piece right here. It's like a staple, if you will. Catch the ending on that one of your big beads and then go ahead and wrap it. Since I'm starting a new wire, I'm going to wrap it a couple of times just so we're good. And then continue. Look, we're back to where we started, right? So go ahead and wrap that. I'm going to wrap it on one side of the ribbon, bring it over, wrap it on the other side of the ribbon. And then what I will do is also make it disappear back into the bead. This is what we have. Isn't that nice? I like it. You remember that originally it came with a bow, right? So I decided to take this and make a bow. And let's see how this is going to work. It's going to take a little patience here, so don't stress too much over it. So it'll be like a loose knot right in there, so that's good. So see? And then the strings, don't worry about that. It looks really, really good the way it is. And then that's going to go, well, we can put it on the ribbon itself, but it's going to fall underneath. So I think I'm going to put it right up on top, like this. I think that'll be good. I'm just going to put a glob here. I'm not too concerned because it will dry clear. And then I'm going to take this section right here, see where it's all bulky, and just attach it right there. You see how the strings come down and it just blends right in, right? I like it. Now you can always use hot glue gun right here if you like. Well, you know, what glue you use is all preference. But this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? If you like, you can always add a hanger on top. I hope you like my new lantern charm and that you create one in this beautiful green color. I am ready to work on my gold ring here. So I have it all set up. I reattached the ribbons here for my little chimes on the bottom. So that's ready. And then these are the beads that I decided to use. I prepared my wire. I put a seed bead there and then wrapped it to keep all the beading on my wire. Look, it also comes with a chain. So I don't know. I might use that one too. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to put it aside for now. I took some beads back off and I measured my ring. I only needed 9 inches of beading. So measure your ring is my suggestion. Don't do like what I did and then you have to take all those beads off again. Yeah, keep measuring and all that. I'm just running my wire through so I can hide some of this. Try to keep your wire straight. You don't want kinks and you don't want twisted wire. So there we go. See, like this. like it. I like that random bead placement, you know, so everything is not uniform. I like it. So pretty. Now, I want to put a bow here just like I did my last charm. Let's see, what color do I want to use? That white one is kind of cute, right? Once in a while you'll get beads like this that like go round and round. They don't have an ending, so trim. There's a knot right here. I'm going to trim the other side, and then I'm going to take some of these beads off. And I'm going to put a knot right here. And then you don't want to make your string too tight either. See, you want to leave a spacing between the last bead and where the knot is, so your beads fall. That gives you the, you know, that manipulation thing happening there. Get some glue on there. And then let me check my bow one more time. You know, it wants to flop over. Maybe if I make it the loops a little shorter. I'm having a little problem with my bow. I put a dot of glue there to help catch that loop, and on this side I need maybe one right there. Oh look, that makes it much better. Let me adjust my new charm so you can take a look at what it looks like. I love the gold colors on here, and I'm glad I went with the seed bead bow. It gives it charm, doesn't it? I hope you like my new lantern charms and give them a try. I will see you next time.